to go from here to Revenant's Toll. To probably just come back to here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bouncing around that is a little annoying. Sometimes to settle a puppy down, you just need to give him a bone. Give him something to do. Settle down and...
Yeah, I don't know where Camille's, where her chew went. She's gotta have it somewhere.
You lost it?
I don't think that's it.
Did you let her know she's not supposed to lose things like that?
Oh, she didn't lose it. She knows where it is.
Oh, she hid it.
I mean, there's no way she's gonna lose a water buffalo cheek roll.
There.
Well, there were supposed to be football games today, weren't there?
I believe there normally are, aren't there?
Yep.
Who was playing? Or is playing? The game still be going on?
Nope, there's basketball game on, but
Basketball?
yeah, they always have.
Who watches basketball?
I don't know at this point.
Is that a thing? Like,
It
it
is.
professional?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas Day games have always been like one of the bigger things of the year for them. They usually try to have some like marquee matchups.
Sure. Yeah, it's one of those like I suppose it makes sense, but considering that I don't tend to follow back, not as big of a fan watching professional basketball. Just in general, it doesn't feel as interesting to me as like college basketball. It just feels a little bit too showy. Like over the top, showy almost.
One of my big issues with NBA basketball, actually, that tooth is still really bothering me. It is that there's, I don't know if it's, there's not a lot of, I take that back. There's been some rule changes over the years that have made it to where defense is just not as big of a part of the game. And also, teams now just shoot the 3 ball, and that's mostly all that they do. Like, there are times where they will pass up an open layup to just take a 3 instead. And not like because they need a 3, just because they want to shoot a 3 instead. And that's not helpful. Because an open layup is like a 90% shot. Or more.
Typically. Unless you're just not very good at the game.
Which is not true of most NBA players.
I would hope not. It might make the NBA more interesting, but probably not. The biggest selling point would be like, yeah, our players kind of stink. Like, they only know half of the rules. Probably not the biggest selling point.
Probably not. Oh.
Get it?
So, no, Baltimore. Baltimore saw Green Bay pitch a shutout last night and decided, hey, we should do that too. The only problem was that they scored 2 points for the other team. So it was 31-2.
In what?
Football.
So they had a shutout.
No.
And then
I don't think they had a shutout. Let's look at the game cast. See what this. Okay. No, it was Derrick Henry tackled in the end zone by Kamari Lassiter for a safety. That happened at a little bit into the second quarter. So it was 10-2 at that point.
Sure. And that's the only points that were scored? Was the safety for the other team?
Yeah, the Texans, the only points they scored was the safety.
Yeah, it's a bit of an oof. So ideally, you want to score more than what realistically amounts to the other team making a mistake. That's about the only way that that or the other team doing something. Like every once in a while there's a play that may be involved. Like we would rather them get the 2 points from the safety than
it was a poor decision by the running back that led to the safety.
Gotcha. Yeah. Which is, yeah, like I said, normally that is the case for most safeties, is a poor decision by a player.
Okay, so this one, ends with a dungeon.
Yes. Which I'll run. I'll run that dungeon with you when you get to it.
I think when I get to it, I'll probably call it for the night.
Sure. That's also fair. It is acceptable. Call it for this game or just call it for the night?
This game.
Because, like, I know you've been on a decent chunk of the day, right?
Since like 3. What?
Yeah, I suppose I could always look and, yeah, you're over about 5.25 hours right now.
Yeah, so about 3 is when I got on.
Did you do anything special for your meal for the day, or
Stir fry.
stir fry? Okay. I'd missed that part of the... That's why you were talking about stir fry.
Yeah.
Got it. I'd missed that part of the conversation.
With Szechuan sauce, chicken, carrots, green beans, onions, and bell pepper.
Nice.
And it was good.
That is good.
Some of the chicken was a little bit tough. But outside of that, it was all very good.
Yeah, it's always a little bit tough to actually get, like, all of the food, unless you're sitting there, like, taking raw chicken and doing stuff with it. And even when you do that, you can just have, like, a bad cut.
I mean, I was taking raw chicken.
Yeah, because you were doing stir fry. Yeah.
So
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Urianger, tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You're needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, I'm getting tired.
How dare you?
I know, right?
Do you want to switch to some Marvel Rivals?
No, I played some of that earlier.
Sure.
Kind of want to call it for the night.
Well, that's fair. That is something that you're allowed to do.
Deuce.
And you got to the next dungeon, right?
Supposed to speak to somebody.
Yeah, you can chew on the toy, or you can bring it here and I'll throw it for you. I should go to Uldaw and do my Cactpot tickets. $54. Wasn't a great ticket though. The last ticket I could have gotten 3,600 on it. But I went for the 10,000. You still awake, Coot?
Barely.
could probably just throw that
Call
on
it.
stream.
Yeah. I'm nodding pretty hard. One of these times I'm just going to be out.
Yeah, you still have stream up, so.
Yeah. Oh, and an ad just started. No. Oh. Probable cause, food coma.
It happens.
$26 seconds left. I am kind of just waiting this out with my eyes closed. Which is danger, Will Robinson.
What could go wrong? Except for, you know, everything.
Yep. Okay. The ad is over now.
Yay.
I'll be back.
Alright.
I'm gonna be honest. We did 2 chapters last night because we had skipped the night before. I think we're gonna do the same thing again. Where we don't do any tonight, but we do a couple chapters tomorrow. That just kind of hit me all of a sudden, that tired. So, let's go to the Lord in prayer and call it a night. Hold on. We'll move the camera around here. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, I just want to come to you tonight and thank you for this time that we get to spend together. We get to hang out and have fun. Looking forward to doing that again tomorrow night. But asking that tomorrow, as we have work, as a lot of us go back to work, that we would have a good day at work, that we would have a productive day, that our time would be not only well spent, but that we would feel productive. Would ask that the people that we get to see at work, that we would be able to share with them the real reason for the season and the importance of it. Would ask that if it's your will, that the stream could grow, and that we could continue to reach a few more and a few more, and that the stream could just be a place that you regularly send people you want to hear about you, and that the stream will always be a place that wants to direct people towards church and the true fellowship we can get there. Thank you so much for how you bless us. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, that is going to do it for tonight. Camille, do you want to say bye to everybody? We'll scooch out like this, and she'll come over here. Come here. Was a good girl. We're going to close out the stream, so those guys up there, the people up there, we're saying bye for tonight. We're going to talk to them again tomorrow. Okay. Once again, thank you for being here, everybody. Good night, and God bless. Merry Christmas.